What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a kind of video that's a little bit different than what I usually do. I guess this is my second video, but today I'm going to be showing you guys actually how to make your own Gorilla Tech fan game, which is something I really like doing. It's very, very fun, very relaxing in my personally. Yeah, but first what you want to do is you want to go and install Unity Hub. Just go on your browser or whatever you use and just go look up Unity Hub download it. And then when you open it, you should like log in or whatever. And then once you're done with that, you should pop up with this. What you want to do first is come to installs, click install editor. Usually probably use the newest one, but you really can use whatever one. I would use anything above 2019 really. And then install it. And then you want to make sure that you have this little thing clicked and all of these things are checked too, because that's basically how it works on VR. Like, that's basically how your project's going to work on VR. And then this should automatically be clicked. Visual Studio is basically just a code editor, so yeah, it's pretty nice. I already have it, so I'm not going to click continue, but you guys are going to click continue. Wait for it to download. It is kind of a long process. It takes a little bit, but once it is downloaded, what you want to do is you want to come back up to projects, click new project. Then you want to make sure you have 3D built-in render pipeline selected. Make sure you have your thing of choice selected too. Wait, hold on, let me just check something real fast. Yeah, so you make sure you have your editor selected. Then you want 3D built-in render pipeline, and then you can make like the name. So I would just use the name of your game that you're gonna do. So I'll just call my game like Monkey Fun or something like that. I don't know. There's probably a game already named that. But if you're gonna think about posting your game like to App Lab or whatever, I would research names to make sure you're not gonna steal anyone else's names. Yeah, that's basically it. Then just click create. And then this part takes a little bit too, so I'll just skip to when it opens. Okay, guys, when your thing finished, this is basically what should open up. This is your scene and what you're basically going to be doing everything for your game in. This is your empty scene, and if you click this little button up here, it has like the little circle and the dots. You're going to be able to see the camera and the light that are default in the scene, and they're also going to be up here in your hierarchy. So the first thing I personally want to do is delete them, but I actually wouldn't do that quite yet because it doesn't really matter yet. So the first thing you want to do, we actually have to set up everything to make sure it's going to be compatible with Oculus. So the first thing you want to do is click File, click Edit, and then go down to Project Settings, and then you're going to want to go down to the bottom thing. It says XR Plugin Management, and you just want to go up here, click Install XR Plugin Management, click it, and then just wait until it finishes. Okay, and then you should be brought to this project validation screen. You don't really need that yet. Come back up to XR Plugins Management, and then when you're selected on this little computer thing, you just want to click Open XR. Make sure you're on the little computer when you do that. And if it brings up this prompt, you're just want to click yes. It doesn't really matter. It's just going to restart your editor for like a little bit. It's not going to take as long as it will be to like open your editor, so it's going to actually be kind of quick. But just wait for it to do a lot of stuff, and it should bring you back up to that little project validation thing. Okay, when it brings you back to the project validation thing after restarting the editor, it should have these 3 errors. I mean, at least it does for me, so I'm just going to want to click fix. Well, actually, you're probably going to want to click fix all, because clicking both fixes is just kind of pointless. I don't know why I did that. That was my fault. Yeah, now it's gonna take longer because I'm gonna have to do both of them, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. It's just gonna be a little bit longer. Then the last one that should be left with is the one that should say edit. You're gonna click edit, and then it should bring you to the OpenXR thing that you just downloaded. And then you should be on the little computer, render mode. You're gonna want to click multipass. And then down here where it says like the list is empty, like enable interaction profiles, you're gonna want to click this little plus right here, and then scroll down to Valve Index controller profile. Yes, I know we're not gonna use this for Valve Index, but you just do it. and then Oculus Touch controller profile. You do not want to use MetaQuest Touch controller profile. It's like, it makes it weird. So you just want to use Oculus, and then come over to the little like guy over here that's like the little Android symbol, and then render mode, multi-pass for it, and then come down back to the little area, click the plus again, and then just click Oculus Touch. Again, you do not want MetaQuest Touch Pro controllers. Those are just mess it up. And then you want to come back up to XR plugin management little section, and then make sure you're selected on the little Android guy this time, and you're going to want to click Oculus, and then wait for that to download. Alright, now once that's installed, you want to come down here to Oculus, over to the little computer icon, stereo rendering mode, you want to change it to multipass, and then over to the little Android guy, you want to change stereo rendering mode from multi-view to multi-pass. Just make them all multi-pass. And then you're also going to want to turn on low overhead mode. And then for right now, we're done in here. Now what you want to go do is come up to Window, right here, and then come down into Package Manager. And then click on the little plus in the corner, and then click Add Package from Get URL. Then you just want to type com.unity.xr.interaction.toolkit, and then click enter, and then just wait for the package to download. Okay, once that's done, you just want to click samples, and then click over here to import on starter assets. Just click the little import button next to starter assets, and then obviously wait for that to download again too. I'm sorry that there's a lot of downloading in this, and that's actually kind of quick. So okay, yeah, sometimes the project validation thing gets mad at you again, so you just want to click fix all. Super easy if it brings that up. And then just click the X again, and then you can actually click the X on the package manager too. Then what you want to do is go into starter assets, go to presets, and then all these little like, what are these, like, I don't know, it looks like a slide wheel thingy. You just want to click on all of them, and you just click add in the top corner, like right up here in the inspector. Just click add for all of them. Alright, once those are all added, you just want to come up here to edit, project settings again, and then go up to where it says preset manager, and then where it says XR default right controller and XR default left controller. For the right one, you just want to type in right, and then for the left one, you just want to type in left. It's as simple as that. And then you want to click X on it, and you can get out of it. And now your project is compatible with Oculus. So now what you want to do is, since we're making this I'm just going to delete my stuff real quick. Now, since we're making this a Gorilla Tag fan game, what you want to do is, I'm actually probably going to put it in the link in the description. So just go down there and then click on the little GitHub page. It should be called Gorilla Tag Locomotion. And then from there, you're going to want to import that into the assets. It's pretty easy. When you download it on like a browser, you can just double click it or just drag it into assets, and then a little box should pop up, and you just want to click all and import, and it all should import, and then make a little file called resources right in here in assets. See, Gorilla Tag Locomotion, open, and then this little thing should pop up, all, import, and then if it asks you to reload the scene, just click reload. It's fine. And then I'm just going to delete these again because it reloads the scene. And then now you have this little resource folder. You want to open it up, and then open it up again, and that's your Gorilla Rig. So this is basically your player. So you can just drag this straight into your scene. And then since I have gizmos on, I can see the camera. So the camera is basically going to be the head of the player. Yeah. So what you don't want to do with this thing is it messes it up. if you try to resize it. Do not resize it. It will screw up the gorilla thing, and you're gonna have to put it in. It's bad. So you can move it and like rotate it and all the other stuff, but just don't resize it. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, now you can just like create a simple map, or like, you know, I guess I can create a tutorial how to make like a map like easier, so you can like create cubes and stuff. Oh, and by the way, how to move around in Unity is you just left click on your mouse, or is it, yeah, you right click, my bad. You want to right click on your mouse, and then you should have that little eye icon pop up, and then you can just use WASD and like move around. It's pretty simple. And then yeah, you can just like add blocks for your map or whatever. I will show you one more tip. What you want to do is you want to go to Window, Package Manager, and then Unity Registry. Up here in Package, you want to click Unity Registry, and then come in here, the little search icon, and search up Pro Builder. And then this Pro Builder, you want to install it. This is basically like what most like fan games use to make their maps. It's like a really like cool and detailed like thing to make maps with. By the way, if you guys want to make a multiplayer game, I'll probably make a multiplayer tutorial next. And then yeah, you guys can kind of just suggest what I add next. Also, if you're this far through the video, please consider liking and subscribing. That'd be super awesome. And join the Discord. It's probably gonna be in the description, like all the links you used from me. So that'd be pretty awesome if you guys subscribed. Yeah. All right, let's just wait for this to load. All right, now once it's imported, you just want to come up here to Tools, Pro Builder, and then click Pro Builder window, and it should open up. Then you just want to drag this little tab, and I usually put it up here, but you can kind of put it up there. You can really put it anywhere, I guess. You can even put it down here. And the way this works is you just click New Shape, and then I usually just do like Plane, and then you can kind of just like click, drag like a thing out, just like that. And then there's like a bunch of different like options. So you're gonna have this little bar up here, to where you can select different stuff. So this is like sub faces. So you can select all these faces, and this is how I make my maps, and actually how most fan games make their maps. You select all the faces, click subdivide like twice is probably usually good, unless it's like a really big plane. Then make sure they're still all selected. Then what you want to do is click extrude faces, come over here, and now you see it's how like it's like kind of 3D. So once you you can like drag it to like see how tall you want your map. So say I want my map this tall, right? And then you don't really have to click any button to stop extruding. You can just like kind of click off of it. Then what you want to do is you want to come back up here to this little bar, click vertex selection, and then you just click one of these bottom vertexes, like on the bottom of the box. And then there's like this little selection that says fill hole. Click that. Now you should have a floor. So now this is like a little box, right? We were like, you come in here and you're like, wait, where's the walls, right? Let me show you. That's super easy. You just click on this little box, click on the box, and then over here, just click flip normals, and boom. Oh, I guess mine kind of messed up a little bit. I might have done it twice, I think. I think I accidentally did it twice, but yeah. If it messes up, just redo it. Yeah, but this is how you make maps in Pro Builder. It's super easy, much easier than just using the blocks and stuff. Yeah, if you guys want me to make like a map tutorial, how to make like a map for your Gorilla Tech fan game, just drop a sub and ask me in the comments, and I probably will, because I have nothing better to do. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, and join the Discord. See you guys. Bye.